man with a legendary title reign, a man who's done it all and seen it all with the help of his nefarious manager, Lucian Delight. I'm talking about the one and only, you know him, you hate him, it's Boyce LeGrande, the bad boy.
Now, KG, just before we continue, I am contractually obligated by Lucian Delight and Gold Rush Pro Wrestling to let the folks from home know that the bad boy, Boyce LeGrande.
I wish the viewers at home could see my face right now. Go on, please. This is disgusting.
904 days.
Wow.
And counting as your Gold Rush Pro Wrestling Dynamite Division Champion.
That's an incredible reign. That is a reign, obviously, that has never been done in Gold Rush Pro Wrestling history. And I think you almost have to go back to the CM Punks or the Bruno Sammartinos, you know, the Bob Backlunds, people of that level of talent that start to hold belts into that length of time and beyond. It's truly a remarkable accolade. But here's the thing, for all the talent that Boyce LeGrande has, and make no mistake, he has a lot of talent. How much of this success comes from the non-stop presence, very hands-on presence of his manager, Lucian Delight.
And not only Lucian Delight, but also he has backup in the Gold Rush Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the Classic Connection as well.
Now he's coming over here. I wish he wouldn't.
I'm a bit nervous. And counting, yes.
904 and counting. I'm just glad he just menaced us and then yelled at us rather than, you know.
That's as close as I like him to get to us all night.
Yeah. Man. But like I said, that's the thing about Boyce LeGrande. Everyone knows he's got the talent. You can see he's just got a killer aptitude for wrestling. And even though his manager is very hands-on, his abilities, that's the thing about him. He could stand alone. He is that good. But then with a nefarious bastard, I'm just going to say it like it is, like Lucian Delight in your corner, it just makes you unbeatable.
Oh, they sure are taking their sweet time to say something.
Try to leave an opening.
You already know who it is! You already know! It's your mama!
Wow, very, very great fan.
And if I was a little older, I'd be your daddy!
Boyce LeGrande out here running his mouth.
Boyce LeGrande more or less just challenged the Animal Kingdom to a match.
You could feel, wow. Take a look at that man. Or is it a man?
It is a man. It's a man making his Gold Rush debut, KG.
Wait, I've seen this guy before.
Yes, Grizzly Kal Jak.
Wow.
Making his debut here in Gold Rush Pro Wrestling. And what a debut it is, facing the bad boy, Boyce LeGrande, for the Dynamite Division Championship.
Wow, welcome to Gold Rush, Grizzly Kal Jak. Guy looks like a beast, literally, and then he's wearing the skin of a beast and the head of one, man.
Well, from what I've heard about Grizzly Kal Jak, he has an amateur background in wrestling, Grizzly Bears. And
wow.
He makes...
Yeah, because Grizzly Bears can't go pro.
Yes, that's correct. Yes, they can only go amateur. And he's been making the rounds throughout the area.
for football, and it is for the Gold Rush Pro Wrestling Dynamite Division Championship. Introducing the versatile challenger from Rough and Ready, California, weighing in at 275 pounds, Grizzly Kal Jak.
This guy's a monster.
And his opponent. I don't know how many times I have to tell you, Bruno, but you're not qualified to introduce any. Hit him back, bro. Hit him back. Good job, hit him back. Hit him back. Get him out my face. Now shut up and pay attention, because I am bringing to you the current reigning and defending longest reigning Dynamite Division Champion of all time at 904 days and counting and counting and counting. He is the bad boy, Boyce LeGrande.
So much hyperbole. I don't think Mayweather and McGregor is going to be able to match the pomp and circumstance required for the setup of this match.
Yes, but there might be just as much chaos as those press conferences that we've seen in the past couple of weeks.
Absolutely. It looks like Kal Jak may have taken that ring entrance garb directly from the closet of a future UFC press conference, whatever you want to call it. I'm all over the map right now. I am digressing inside of a transgression live on the air for Gold Rush Pro Wrestling. The man who's held the title for 904 days.
And counting.
The one and only Boyce LeGrande taking on a man making his Gold Rush debut tonight. I'm talking about Grizzly Kal Jak, a man who just visually right now is, to me, reminding me of a young Bruiser Brody, and that's got me excited about the potential of this 904-day title reign not going to 905 days.
Well, Kal Jak has made his rounds throughout the area. Of course, now that the weather is warmer, he's come out of hibernation, and he's come further south to the gold mine in Pacific California. And hey, what better way to debut to get a shot at Boyce LeGrande in the Dynamite Division Championship?
We had to take all the trash as well as all the groceries and hang them actually in a tree outside here behind the gold mine, just so Kal Jak wouldn't get to it. You know, you do have to be careful about attracting these bears and getting them on their kind of primitive behavior.
We've also had to warn neighbors to keep their dogs inside as well.
Amen.
Yeah.
He'll eat a terrier like a chicken nugget, and I've seen him do it. Right now, the big man, Grizzly Kal Jak. Boyce LeGrande, man. Boyce LeGrande, always so cool and comfortable in the ring, but right now, I think he's intimidated by the sheer size and mass of Grizzly Kal Jak.
Well, this is his first time experiencing Kal Jak
It's
in the
mine
ring.
too. It's
all of our first encounters with this giant grizzly bear. And, you know, of course, when you're dealing with the grizzly bear, you're going to be nervous at first.
Look at that.
Yeah. A bit of a bear crawl, if you will.
Yeah, Kal Jak got the speed you wouldn't expect with someone of his size, and he almost seems comfortable, very comfortable from the ground. Look at that, going for the leg. Amateur takedown there. Boyce LeGrande doesn't know what to do.
Oh, man. Kal Jak using the same leg takedown he probably uses on many grizzly bears in the forest, and probably using it on his first human, Boyce LeGrande, and Boyce LeGrande is unsure of what to do here.
Boyce LeGrande, wow. Boyce LeGrande had to escape the amateur wrestling onslaught of Grizzly Kal Jak. Who would expect that? Man, I'm just blown away by this big competitor. Call him a big kid, call him what you will. He's Grizzly Kal Jak. And he's going for the Dynamite Division title tonight at Gold Country 2. At the Gold Mine in Pacifica, California. I am your boy KG Kevin Gill from The Kevin Gill Show, from Keeping It 100 with Conan. And I'm joined, of course, by Gold Rush Pro Wrestling commentator extraordinaire, Tony Gonzalez. And we have the opportunity to be ringside, Tony, for another legendary night of Gold Rush Pro Wrestling.
And you can say that Boyce LeGrande tried to keep it 100 himself, but very tough when you have to try to stay 100 against a grizzly bear, such as Kal Jak.
And he's the X factor, you know what I mean? It's totally unknown to Boyce LeGrande. Boyce LeGrande hasn't had the opportunity to study tapes, and he's never been in the ring with this guy before, this mammoth. Look at the power.
He just lifted him up
Wow.
like he was a small child, slammed him to the mat.
Looks the leg, this could be it. Look at this, the amateur wrestling skills of Grizzly Kal Jak coming through. Look at that, rolls him up. Wow.
You know, I'm sure it's tough to use amateur wrestling skills on grizzlies in the forest, but he makes it look easy.
Well, think about it, yeah. If you can shoot the half on a grizzly bear, imagine how quick you could do it on a competitor, even one with the body mass of a Boyce LeGrande.
What I'd like to know is where does one go to find a grizzly bear to wrestle? I know there are local forests.
That's
in the
a live
area.
in the forest thing.
Yeah.
That's for people who wear bearskins as clothes kind of question. I can't answer that question myself. I can only speculate wildly. And look at this. So many pinning predicaments here. Grizzly Kal Jak he literally has LeGrande on the ropes.
You know, Boyce usually has the advantage at the beginning of any match he's in, but he's really been thrown off by Kal Jak. The amateur wrestling style of Kal Jak has just had Boyce all over the mat.
And Lucian Delight now trying to offer some advice and some guidance, trying to get Boyce LeGrande calm down and get him back in the game. Because in the game is where he needs to be when you're standing across the ring from a mammoth individual like Grizzly Kal Jak.
And you know, Boyce is taking his time. He's the veteran. He's trying to get his wits about him. He's been thrown around the ring for the past couple of minutes, you know, trying to see if there's any type of advantage he can get on Kal Jak.
Man, Kal Jak just standing over LeGrande, and now LeGrande's trying to use amateur wrestling holds on him with that waist lock.
Kal Jak does not look impressed at all.
Look at that, Kal Jak. Look at that. Just cinches him up in a waist lock, sweeps the leg, quick cover again. Wow!
This Kal Jak has been impressive so far, just slinging Boyce LeGrande around like he's a child. And Boyce LeGrande is no small man either.
Look at this, he just scooped him up to his feet. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Working the crowd as he gets him he's got him in a bear hug.
Oh, and then plants him with the spine buster. But now Lucian Delight doesn't want none of that.
He should be careful, too. Those lights on the bottom of his shoes probably attracted Kal Jak.
Wow, look at that.
And there you go. That's all it takes is just a small distraction.
And that's all Lucian Delight, tried to accomplish, just to create that moment of space to allow LeGrande an opportunity for a cheap shot like that. And now just attacking the knee of Kal Jak.
Boyce LeGrande finally found his opening to get this big grizzly man down, taking it to his left knee. Ooh, another hard kick.
Now into the hamstring as well, just trying to immobilize. You know, think about it. The base of all those throws, those suplexes, all that quick amateur style, you know, the legs are so crucial to that. And you take out the quickness and the hops of Grizzly Kal Jak, and you might level the playing field. Look at this.
Any man, any size can be taken down as long as you take out the legs. That's a known fact. Boyce LeGrande. I mean, Boyce LeGrande has been around for almost over 20 years on the scene now. You know he knows every trick in the book to get a man down, including taking out the knees.
5 minutes is the last of this.
We're at the 5-minute mark. LeGrande just ruthless, unleashing those blows on Grizzly Kal Jak. Kal Jak, like you said, does not have the experience. Oh my God! It's like a gunshot going off inside the gold mine in Pacifica.
That sounded like Boyce was the hunter, and he unleashed a shotgun blast onto the chest of Kal Jak.
Using the beard of Kal Jak to hold him and pull on right in front of the referee. Referee choosing not to even warn LeGrande.
Would you say that's a beard or a bear snout?
That I don't know. Probably a beard if I had to choose one. Look at this now, LeGrande. It's like a modified ankle lock there, it looks like, from this vantage point.
Yeah, twisting that ankle around big Kal Jak. He's going to have a lot more trouble moving now that Boyce LeGrande has his leg twisted around like a pretzel. Kal Jak trying to find any way to fight out, but Boyce continuously working on the leg.
Trying to take down the big man, like chopping him down like a tree. Over and over again. Look at this. Kal Jak. He's got to get back on track here, Tony. This is not. Oh, look.
Ooh.
I thought he was just going to use that bear paw and just yank LeGrande down from the ropes there. He certainly gave it his best effort.
Yeah, Boyce didn't give him a chance at all. He worked that leg, came down the leg, put his leg on the rope, and now Boyce gloating outside.
But you know what? You say Boyce didn't give him a chance, but he kind of just did right there by giving him even those 10 or 15 seconds to recover. Could be a game changer in this match. And now LeGrande, I have to question this as well. Dragging the big man out of the ring. Oh, my God.
Man. Jacob Lee might want to intervene on this because
that was brutal.
I'm not sure. Kal Jak slowly getting to his feet. And then Boyce with a straight kick right to the back leg.
Trying to end this guy's career. I was hella impressed with Grizzly Kal Jak. I want to see this guy go on to do great. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, look at that. What, is Lucian trying to get involved? Lucian trying to... I honestly did not see anything, Lucian.
I don't know about the mind of my own business part, Lucian Delight.
Lucian Delight, obviously, with delusions of a man swinging at him, because I didn't see anything.
Grizzly Kal Jak there, his body breaking that count. Now LeGrande again just, oh no, puts his leg over that steel guardrail.
Ooh, and then just an elbow straight to the knee of Grizzly Kal Jak. Oh, Boyce LeGrande better be careful. He doesn't want to get counted out here.
Wow, oh my God. He doesn't want to get counted out, but he does want to end the career. I mean, is Grizzly Kal Jak that much of a threat to the 904-day title reign that you got to end the guy's career on his first time in the gold mine?
I think Boyce is trying to make a point here, trying to end the man's career early. Just, I really hope he's able to walk out of here tonight, but it's not looking very well for him so far, KG.
No, definitely not. I'm shocked.
Boyce able to roll him back into the ring. Now what does he have planned?
I don't know if Grizzly Kal Jak is going to even be able to stand or even walk again. That was just brutal, but here's the thing. As long as the heart's beating in that big Grizzly, I got the feeling that he's going to continue to fight. He'll lay on his back and fight if he has to. He'll sit up and fight. He'll kick you with the good leg if there still is one.
Well, this is his Gold Rush debut, and I'm sure he doesn't want the fine fans of the Gold Rush Pro Wrestling to think that he's any type of a quitter. You know, he's going to fight his way through the pain. Oh, man, look at the look on his face as he tries to make his way towards the ropes.
He's got to do it quick, too. The damage done to the legs of Grizzly Kal Jak, it's really like unprecedented. The ferocity, the attack of Boyce LeGrande.
Oh, look at this.
Delight giving him extra leverage. I don't know if our cameras are getting that.
Yeah, Lucian Delight pulling the arms of Boyce LeGrande. Somehow Jacob Lee is completely missing everything that's happening.
I think both the referee and the cameras missed that, but Boyce LeGrande had his hands on the hands of his manager, and they used their leverage as a joint force to further inflict the punishment on Grizzly Kal Jak.
And it goes back to what you said earlier about Boyce LeGrande. He's capable enough to do everything by himself. Amen. We've seen him do it before, but now he has Lucian Delight. He has the West Side Connection lurking in the shadows somewhere. He doesn't, none of that's necessary.
No, none of it is necessary at all. And now LeGrande again, ruthless attack, but finally, the Grizzly firing back and fired up. He's still feeling the effects though. Oh no! Ooh. Oh no!
Almost a chop block by Boyce LeGrande. Completely illegal in football, but this isn't football.
Well, he's got the Grizzly awfully close to the ropes there. Grizzly Kal Jak grabbing the bottom strand before the 3 count could even commence. You know, he might have wanted to let a 2 count or a 2.5 count happen, then grab that rope, just to give himself an extra moment or 2 of recovery time. Because we're 10 minutes into this match, and it's been about 8 minutes of a brutal attack dominated by Boyce LeGrande.
And now look at Boyce draping his shin over the throat of Grizzly Kal Jak. And Grizzly Kal Jak is just in a complete world of hurt.
Very disrespectful. Oh, wow. That's what I'm saying. Kal Jak has so much power from like laying on the mat. He was just able to stun LeGrande with the intensity of that blow. But now LeGrande also making his way up to that top rope.
What does he have planned now? I know he was a high flyer in another life, but...
Nope. Grizzly Kal Jak tries to run up the ropes and catch him.
Oh, my Lord. Kal Jak, his knee went out from under him.
Numerous problems with the leg there.
But he was still somehow able to pull that off, and Boyce LeGrande is in a complete world of hurt right now. Kal Jak trying to work his way back up, trying to work the crowd behind him.
But Kal Jak, you could see he wasn't able to leap up to the second rope in a single leap like he wanted. He slid off that bottom rope strand, and he didn't even look like he threw LeGrande as far as he wanted to. But he had just enough of that Grizzly power to get it done.
Having to fight through the pain of that knee, that injured knee.
Kal Jak now on the attack. Huge shoulder tackle, almost running through Boyce LeGrande.
Ooh,
belly to belly.
Or belly to belly,
back.
excuse
yeah,
me.
Either way. He kind of had him like sideways in it. I think it could have been either belly to shoulder. And now cinching him up. Look at this.
Looking like he's going for a gut wrench, but look at Lucian. Lucian on the apron again. Jacob Lee finally intervening.
Wait a minute, though. Again, distracting the big Grizzly. LeGrande staggers to hold up the massive weight.
LeGrande finale.
1, 2, 3. Wow.
Well, it looks like the counting will just keep on going. Boyce LeGrande with another successful Dynamite Division title defense over the debuting and very impressive Grizzly Kal Jak.
Yeah, it's amazing to debut at such a high level, to debut in a title match for that Dynamite Division.
Uh-oh, what's this? It's the winner of the Crimson Horseshoe that gives him an opportunity at the Dynamite Division Championship. It's the real deal, Will Roberts.
Will Roberts. He's added the dog tags to that horseshoe, making it his own.
Yes, Will Roberts, once a member of the Armed Forces, and now one of the top wrestlers, making a name for himself here in Gold Rush Pro Wrestling. But what does he have planned?
Hell of an effort by Grizzly Kal Jak, who's being helped to the back, having a lot of difficulty.
Boys, Lucian. Settle down. It's all right. You see, I'm going to keep this pretty damn short and sweet, because apparently, or quite frankly, there's been a lot of talking on this show. And quite frankly, I'm tired of hearing talking. So how about this, boys? These people want to see action. And I know if I happen to cash this bad boy in right here, your chumps are going to come from the back and help you out. So how about this, Boyce LeGrande? September 30th, the 5th golden rule. I want you 100%, because when I take that belt, I want you to remember who took the belt. So boys, to keep your boys from interfering in my title match, September 30th, 5th golden rule, Will Roberts, the bad boy Boyce LeGrande, for that Dynamite Division title in a steel cage.
Will Roberts sending a message to Boyce LeGrande and the whole wrestling world.
On September 30th, Boyce LeGrande has nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Boyce LeGrande, Will Roberts, the Dynamite Division Championship in a cage.
That sound signaling not just any arrival, not an especially modern arrival, but a truly classic arrival. You see them right there. They don't come alone. They do hold the gold. And they've been out on the loop 8 days a week, Daddy, bringing the style of wrestling that only the Classic Connection brings to the ring. They've been bringing it everywhere, and now it's back, defending the gold in the home of the Classic Connection. I'm talking about the gold mine, brother.
Of course, and it looks like they've brought folks with them as well.
I love that boy, Boyce LeGrande. And who should be like from the last stop on the loop? Woo! Cut the music. You suffer so much. Now, Bruno, this is the second time tonight I've had to tell you that you are not qualified to introduce any of my clients. There will not be a third time. Do you hear me?
Wow.
Standing in the ring right now for your viewing pleasure, they are the current reigning Tag Team Champions, representing the last stop on the loop and 21st century old school. They're the team of the unorthodox, Levi Shapiro, and the Ace, Buddy Royal. They are a classic connection. Now, rumor has it that someone named Honu exactly, I don't know who that is, but Honu pulled down the horseshoe that grants him a tag team championship match. So here we are, right here, right now. Now, there's a lot of buzz that he has a mystery partner. It doesn't matter who he has. He can have Hulk Hogan right there in the crowd. He can have that little boy. It would still end up the same way with Classic Connection, victorious, and keeping those tag team championships. We don't have a lot of time, so do us all a favor and bring those challengers out here now. And their opponents.
We only know who one of their opponents is at this stage.
But first, from the islands of the North Shore, weighing in at 260 pounds, Honu Kukua.
Honu Kukua pulling off quite the surprise last month, pulling down the tag team horseshoe that granted him this opportunity to KG.
Shocked the world.
His tag team partner.
Who's it going to be?
Wow! Well, what do you know?
From San Francisco, California, weighing in at 160 pounds, he is the real deal, Will Roberts.
Quite some surprise here as the Dynamite Division horseshoe holder, Will Roberts, the tag team partner of Honu Kukua, to face the Classic Connection for the Tag Team Championship.
Very unexpected development, but it's all part of the unpredictable nature that is Gold Rush Pro Wrestling. Truly, anything can happen at any time, and right now the real deal, Will Roberts, teaming up with his boy, Honu Kukua, for the very first time, to my knowledge.
I mean, how is this tag team going to work? I don't even think Honu speaks any English. I've tried having conversation with him, but most of his language has been grunts and beating his chest. I'm not really clear what that meant, but here we are.
Classic Connection trying to stalk this. I don't know now in this politically correct era, I don't even know what words I can use to describe.
I believe Honu is of island descent, maybe an islander. Can you still use those statements?
I don't know. It seems like I just know, yes, he is a person whose origin is from the islands, but he seems not as connected to modern society and civilization in a lot of ways. Still very more savage than, like, I don't know how he gets here. I don't know where he goes after here.
Truly doesn't know the ways of modern man. You know, he's still, as you see by the way he's dressed, he doesn't wear shoes, and he's got a sarong on. And as I mentioned before, mainly grunts and chest beatings is his language.
Hey, we got tag team titles to win.
Well, he's got a fundamental understanding of pro wrestling, and he had enough wherewithal to get to the top of the ladder and retrieve that prize, which he is redeeming instantaneously. He didn't wait. He didn't want to develop strategy or synergy. He just wanted the shot.
And leave it to the Classic Connection to use a disadvantage. Taking it early to the team of Will Roberts and Honu Kukua.
Starting off with the hot start and Shapiro. Wow, Shapiro went for the claw, but he hurt his own hand.
Yes, as you know, Islanders have thick skulls. And
it started with the Samoans. It spread to all the islands. It doesn't matter what island you're from. The real deal with that high-flying drop kick, taking down both members of the Connection.
Only a 1 count on Buddy Royal. Now he's trying to get Honu out of the ring so we can get some control in this matchup.
Honu makes that blind tag. Now Onu's back in the ring.
I would like to know where Honu exactly learned the ways of professional wrestling. I mean, I'm not exactly the island from the North Shore.
Look at this beautiful stereo chops. These guys working very well as a team. Honu going for the cover, only 2.
I mean, do the islands of the North Shore have a wrestling school?
I think he just learned maybe wrestling tuna.
It's possible. But right now, he has the advantage on Buddy Royal using that thick skull.
Knocking Buddy Royal silly. Wait, but Royal out of nowhere.
And that's the instinct of Buddy Royal right there. That guy knows the ring better than anybody.
It's desperation tactics, too. He knew he just had a moment to get a move off there. Otherwise, he was going to be knocked out. And now Shapiro, high, wow, knee right to the shoulder. Deadly accuracy.
Classic Connection showing their status as one of the top tag teams in Gold Rush Pro Wrestling, using every advantage they can, having been the champions for over a year and a half.
Look at this.
Look at this. Bad boy Boyce LeGrande having his way with Honu outside. Why is Boyce LeGrande even out here? He just had a match earlier on in the evening. There's no reason for him to even be out here. He's not a manager.
Strength in numbers is why they do it.
Now Levi Shapiro taking him to Honu Kukua.
Kukua in a lot of trouble here. That arm, that is a crucial part of his offensive strategy.
Oh, look at this. Look at this.
LeGrande, what the hell, referee?
Hey, there you go. Head referee Jacob Lee laying down the law.
Shapiro now unloading on the head. He's hurting his hand on each one. But here comes the real deal. No tag.
Jacob Lee having to do his job, having to get Will Roberts out of the ring. He did not tag in. But the bigger story here, the bad boy Boyce LeGrande and Lucian Light have been asked to leave the ringside area.
That is a great development. That's something that should have went down from day one. Kukua fighting back, but Shapiro shrugs it off.
And now we'll finally have a fair and honest tag team championship match, or as fair as honest as the Connection will make it.
I don't know if you caught that, but Shapiro with a brutal kick directly into the armpit, and you could just see the look of shock and pain ripple across the face of Honu.
And then Buddy Royal letting people know what it's all about.
Buddy Royal putting on the attack while Shapiro does the strut. Royal for the cover.
Oh, these Classic Connection guys love to strut. Just ask them. They'll tell you all about it.
I've witnessed them win the legendary strut off on numerous occasions in the Cauliflower Alley Club in Las Vegas, Nevada, of which I was a judge. But I digress, because Royal's got the cover.
Oh, great wherewithal by Buddy Royal to move out of the way.
But Rue just splashed his own partner.
And that's just it. Classic Connection, the tag team, they've been tagged the longest. I mean, Robertson, Honu, obviously,
first timers, man. Classic Connection are an institution. And here comes Royal with the high knee. Right again in that shoulder area. They're destroying that shoulder socket from every side. Shapiro, huge knee.
And follows up with a pin. Honu kicks out at 2. And what is going on here? We have...
They buy tickets.
How did they buy tickets?
Box office stays open at the gold mine.
Boyce LeGrande and Lucian Delight have purchased tickets.
Purchased ringside seats, and now they're still present at ringside. But meanwhile, we got a match going on. Shapiro fires Honu into enemy territory, into that unforgiving steel ring post, raking the back, and again, here comes Royal.
And if you can't hear, we can hear Boyce LeGrande in the crowd, making himself very well heard, screaming at the top of his lungs. Yes, they are flashing the tickets they did purchase.
Buddy Royal, man, they are just not going to stop until the arm is removed of the socket.
And Honu Kukua is in a bad way here, needing to get the tag to Will Roberts. But as long as the Classic Connection have him separated.
Kukua got the leg up. Royal too smart for that.
There you go.
But again,
got to make his way to the corner to tag out.
That reinforced cranium seemingly opening a door for Kukua, but as fast as he could open it, Shapiro closed it, and back to the attacks on the arm, the shoulder, just destroying the poor man, the poor Islander.
His arm might be completely limp by the end of this contest. Might not be able to move it for a few days. But that's exactly what the Classic Connection want. They want to disconnect that arm from the socket.
Shapiro now locking him in. Oh my God. Shapiro got him in that hammer lock.
Classic Connection, they live up to their name. They using these classic wrestling holds to their advantage. Will Roberts trying to pump the crowd up, but you can tell he's distracted by what's behind him. The bad boy Boyce LeGrande, the Dynamite Division Champion. But
now Kakua trying to fight back, and he rolls up the one half of the tag team champions, only two. Shapiro was pissed, and he unleashes the drop kick, plants two right on the side of the cranium of Honu Kakua. And now the quick tag to the ace, Buddy Royal. Look at this.
Oh.
Tandem stomping, taking a page out of Kevin Sullivan's book.
Will Roberts, has he haven't even been in the ring at all this whole entire time? He's been waiting on that apron for what seems like forever.
And now Kakua trying to launch Royal into the corner. He got him. Royal took the ride and is stunned, but it's do or die for Honu Kakua.
Honu needs to make his way to his corner. He needs to tag out to Will Roberts.
Shapiro's in. Shapiro cuts him off. Brutal.
Will Roberts, he just cannot wait to get in that ring. He is just fired up and ready to go. But as I mentioned before, with the distraction of Boyce LeGrande and Lucian Delight, it's very hard for Will to focus.
Oh, without a doubt.
And Honu is just in a bad way here, staggering about as a classic connection work him over.
Crowd now fully in support of Honu Kakua. Shapiro with those ill-advised headbutts. I don't know what he's thinking. He didn't learn his lesson from the claw earlier. That's a headbutt. But the body of Shapiro makes the tag. Royals in again, and these guys have cut the ring in half so effectively. I hate to say it, but they're doing it very effectively.
You know, for somebody who studies a lot of classic wrestling, Shapiro should have known better to headbutt Kakua, but was still able to get the tag to Buddy Royal, and now Buddy Royal with a straight knee to the chin, but did they possibly bang heads? That's maybe what happened, but Will Roberts firing up on the apron.
Will Roberts has been firing up so much, I hope he's not blown up by the time he gets in the ring. He's been trying to fight in there forever. And Honu Kakua desperately gotta reach out. He's so close. The photographer's trying to get the best shot. Shapiro again.
Oh,
this is
look
ridiculous.
at that.
Shapiro falls it. Oh no, that's not Shapiro. I apologize. I thought
Shapiro came in and knocked Roberts off the apron right into the bad boy, Boyce LeGrande, who's giving him the bad mouth. Boyce LeGrande openly complaining to security. He has no business over there except he bought a ticket, so.
And now Buddy Royal trying to get the big man up. Kakua refuses. Kakua unleashes a suplex of his own. So close to his own corner.
Turned the wrong way, though. He needs to get his trajectory path corrected. Will Roberts immediately to his left, but he's looking to his right.
If you just took a beating like Honu Kakua did, you might not know where you were either.
That's true. He probably thinks
crawling to the wrong corner.
He might think he's back on the shores of the North Waves.
Honu Kakua on Dream Street, possibly concussed, but he found this home. He made the tag.
Oh, but it looks.
Will
Roberts taking it to Buddy Royal.
Man, is he taking it to Buddy Royal. Irish whip.
Jacob Lee somehow missing the tag? How did he miss that tag?
Come on, Jacob Lee. And Shapiro's so quick to capitalize. Playing everybody here in this building as a fool.
And Will Roberts screaming at the top of his lungs that he's the legal man, but somehow Jacob Lee missing the tag. And Boyce LeGrande letting him know about it.
Honu Kakua ducks the lariat. Honu Kakua with a double lariat of his own.
Honu Kakua finally able to get the advantage on the classic connection. Really needs to make his way to his corner to make the tag. He's still in a world of hurt. Will Roberts, really, what's he doing? What's Will Roberts doing?
No!
Oh God!
Will Roberts just took flight off the ring post over the guardrail and onto the bodies of Boyce LeGrande and Lucian Delight. Chaos at the gold mine, Tony.
Unable to stand the gloating of the bad boy and Lucian Delight, but unfortunately, he's left his tag team partner hanging.
He sure has. He's now chasing Lucian Delight through the building. Man, Lucian Delight's got speed.
I was impressed by that speed. That was great speed.
I guess terror can make you do all kinds of things, but now Honu Kakua is alone.
And what is?
But wait a minute. Honu Kakua is against two guys, the Classic Connection, but he's got a sack and he's got a head harder than a bowling ball. Whoa! Honu Kakua, headbutt after headbutt.
Jumping headbutts to the Classic Connection.
But what's in the bag, Tony?
Looks like we're about to find out.
What the hell is going on?
It is coconut shavings? Is that coconut shavings?
Is it salt? Unknown.
I have no idea what that is.
Appears to be eating it. I'm not sure if. We'll find out in a minute. Honu Kakua setting up both men.
Oh man, but the Classic Connection saw him coming.
Double pin. How is this legal?
Here are your winners, and still your Gold Rush Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the Classic Connection.
I'm at a loss for words.
I'm speechless, Kevin Gill. I am completely speechless. The Classic Connection able to get away with the win, but if not for Will Roberts diving onto the crowd on the Boyce LeGrande, I'm sure that result would have been a bit more different, KG.
Well, Will Roberts let the Classic Connection get in his head. You know, they had an opportunity to capture the gold tonight. That's not an opportunity that comes your way every day. And Will Roberts so caught up in beefing with LeGrande and Delight, neither of which who were involved in this match. He ended up playing a big part in costing his homeboy, Honu Kakua, possible tag team gold tonight, Tony.